Hello again, YouTube. I'm so freaking excited to be back because all my material is based on what the world provides, and we are segueing into war with China, all because of, you guessed it, Nancy Pelosi. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Armageddon Views, and welcome to...
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to excuse me.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, not to worry, I would not deprive you. I know you were all thinking like, oh no, oh my god, is he just going to do an interview with the president and he's not going to give us his words of wisdom from his computer? No, we're absolutely going to be covering some things because, oh my gosh, are there some things going on. First of all, she's going. China military warning, missile strike video, Taiwan readies for conflict. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare for war with China. I am excited. I cannot wait for prices to skyrocket. I mean, we're so wildly dependent on China from ways we can't even fully comprehend. Like if you sat down and tried to calculate it, I don't know if we would fully understand the repercussions. But neither could China. Okay, we'll roll out of frame then. Yeah, my floor is on a total slant, so if I'm not careful, then you're just going to lose your podcaster. And then you're going to be stuck with my wall. The work I do. Insane. Yeah, so here's what's going to happen. China can't either afford that. So I think what would in theory happen is that we would go to war with China, but we would also keep our business end open to supply both of our militaries, which is kind of karmatic. Not an automatic car. Like karma for us feeding two sides of the conflict wet weapons and giving freebies to the losing side, so we just sustain their war indefinitely, which is what we might have to do ourselves. We deserve it. So, yeah, she's really gonna go. Who would have... Nancy Pelosi, you're the one kicking off World War III? I really thought Rocket Man was... I was really like... if I had to bet money... I don't have any money, so I didn't bet, which thank God, because Nancy Pelosi did not see that coming. I actually have a JBL speaker in my house named Nancy Pelosi because, Speaker of the House. Thank you, Gila. Only she's going to get that reference, so fuck yeah. Let's go through the news today. It may be too late to stop monkeypox becoming endemic. Endemic, not epidemic, endemic. Thank you to the media for saying that all of us are going to get monkeypox through the way that it spreads through the air. So all of us are definitely going to get it. Man shot dead while working out at LA Fitness. Deserve that. Don't go to LA Fitness. That's obvious. Sandy Hook victims' parents testify in Alex Jones' defamation trial. One of my favorite things about Alex Jones is that he literally opened up a news show one day. Ladies and gentlemen, we are bracing for thermonuclear war. And that's content I cannot compete with.
Bruh.
I mean, I don't... It's not shocking that he got as famous as he did and then told us about the frogs being gay. Very important. Recession 2022. Who says that? No one says that. Americans buying more essentials at dollar store. where else do you buy your essentials? I don't really know where other people do it. Aside from Walmart, which was the only place allowed to stay open in the pandemic. So fair. So fair. Musk's father insists he isn't proud of him? Aren't you the dude that screwed your daughter that you groomed since she was 4? Elon Musk may be the richest man in the world, but that still isn't enough to impress dear old dad. Yeah, fair enough. In a recent radio interview on the Australian Kyle and Jackie O show, nobody watches that. So rude for no reason. 76-year-old Elon Musk claimed he isn't proud of his billionaire offspring, and he says all the members of the Musk family clan could have done interesting things. Well, clearly his opinion is something we're going to take very seriously. I mean, his actions are just been stellar, and it would be a shame if we let such a incredible person and his opinions go to waste. No, well, I mean, we are a family that have been doing a lot of things for a long time. It's not as though we suddenly started doing something. You've been doing things for a long time. Things that would send chills down the average American spine. They've seen a lot of things, and we've done a lot of things together. Read the room, bro. He said of their family, noting that they've roamed around the globe together. But Elon has in fact sort of surpassed the mark. Oh, so proud a little bit? Even so, he declared his son Kimball Musk a 49-year-old restaurateur with a fortune that's in the mere hundreds of millions of dollars to be his pride and joy. Well, you make billions of dollars, build a space program, build an electric car used by everybody around the world, should apparently be hailed as the savior of the climate, even though, not really, according to the media. But that's not enough to make dear old daddy proud. Should have served up some meatballs, dog. Putin dubs USA main naval threat in new doctrine. Well, that's obvious. Duh. We are the biggest threat to them, not just the naval front. So chill, Mr. Nuke. Mr. Tukey Nuke. What? British Airways stopped selling tickets. New travel chaos. They were ever selling tickets? British Airways is a thing? The British are coming! The British are coming! Just not to any of our airports. Yo, that's funny. Beyonce buzz. Sales soft for superstar in streaming era. She's gonna be okay. Beyonce will be okay. But what I should clarify.
Oh yeah. Damn, boy. Damn, boy, he's thick. Boy, that's a thick ass boy. Damn.
Damn, boy, she thick. Oof, sheesh. So that shit ought to do whatever. Maybe she can be like Cardi B and whatever and put on a full-blown strip show before the Oscars, like they did 2 years ago for family content and material. Taliban calls violation of international principles. That's your moral ground, son. Oh my God. Wow. The world never ceases to amaze. Final stretch of primaries will showcase divided Republican Party. I think they're going to do okay in the coming elections. And that's no thanks to you guys for being the most wildly incompetent political party that has ever existed ever. Put someone good up. Put someone with half a brain. That Shang dude. What was his... Shang dude. He wanted to give everybody free money, which honestly strikes a note with me as someone that has no money. VIP trips cost migrants their lives in smuggling tragedy. Okay, what on earth could be the context there? Earth records shortest day ever. Planet spinning faster. I didn't feel nothing. A little breezy. Sheesh, and nothing out of the ordinary. Yeah, so maybe we shouldn't cancel daylight savings time, because if we're losing time on our days, listen, I don't know if we can afford that. A whole hour? SD Louder in talks to acquire Tom Ford. Alright, I could not care less. Inflation everywhere, even commercials. I know, supply chain issues. What can I say? Home prices cooling at record pace. Yes, dude! One day I'll be able to afford a house. Right now I can barely afford a mic that even connects to my T7 camera, but one day, a house. So, subscribe, people. Oh, yay, a phone call that I'm getting that's really important. So... We're back! Okay, UN warns humanity one miscalculation away from nuclear annihilation. That's really what we've been since the Cold War, but I guess now it's extra spicy. U.S. aircraft carrier amphibious assault ship operating near Taiwan. Let's find out more, folks. This is a news channel. This is where you get your news from now on. Like and subscribe and stop listening to the mainstream news, even though I'm reading articles from the mainstream news. Carrier USS Ronald Reagan F-35B big deck operating near Taiwan as Pelosi arrives in Singapore. China renews threats. They gonna make good on this, man? Cause spicy. This post has been correct to show USS America. Haha, you showed the wrong ship. Fake news. I bet someone wrote in like, actually that's the wrong ship. I think I'm correct it, please. The two U.S. capital ships and their escorts. Oh, chow. They ain't playing around. They got escorts on those ships? I thought the Navy was gay. And their escorts are operating in the Western Pacific near Taiwan, USNI News has learned. U.S. aircraft carrier USS Ronald Reagan and big deck amphibious ship USS Tripoli with Marine F-35B Lightning II Joint Strike Fighters embarked operating in the vicinity of Taiwan on the edge of the South China Sea ahead of Western Pacific visit. That's so many words to give us the information we already know. Like, literally, that could have been like, this aircraft carrier is there by Taiwan in light of Pelosi. That took an entire paragraph to say that. A Pentagon spokesperson told USNI News on Monday that the ships were operating normally in the region and would not detail force protection measures for the visit, the highest-ranking U.S. official. So it was there anyway? So what? How is that news? Although they shoot her plane down. China has serious concern over Speaker Nancy Pelosi's potential visit to Taiwan and our firm opposition to the visit. We have been stressing that such a visit would lead to serious consequences, Chinese Foreign Minister Zhao Ling told reporters Monday when she was asked about the trip. Well, that's kind of the issue, because they put themselves in a corner and then we've cornered ourselves, because when they say shit like that, they don't have a choice but to act on it. Otherwise, they look bitch. And we have to send Nancy Pelosi now, because otherwise we're going to look bitch. So we're cornered. We're literally cornered. When is her trip even happening? Because should I even go to work that day? Should any of us go to work? Pelosi arrived in Singapore on Monday as part of a congressional delegation to the region after a stop in Hawaii that included a brief with Indo-Pacific Command, her often said in a statement. Have meetings to discuss if we can further advance our shared interests and values, including peace and security, economic growth, and trade. Peace and security. Better really dwell on that one. Our official itinerary did not include Taiwan, however. Officials in Washington and Taipei said a visit is expected, according to CNN. Well, throw the whole thing out. CNN said it. What the flip are we doing? We should have canceled the whole thing. Not going to happen, fake news. Specifically, lots of ejection seats across Air Force One, U.S. Marine Corps F-35s were found to have defective components. Service are in the process of clearing the seats for service with committees. Why don't we check on Air Force One once in a while? Just here and there, to make sure the seat ejectors are working. Why that has to be said is mind-boggling. That's what we call an oopsident. Yep, thank you for letting me know that it's recording. That's for the benefit of my audience here. Because I want you guys to see everything that I'm saying, to live blow by blow with me in this journey of, and I have to put in the password on the other computer because I'm just not prepared. Wow, it's amazing if anyone is still listening to this so far. Like, really? Like... Suspicious. Not sure where I was going with that. Listen. This is obvious. I shouldn't even have to say this. But the only person that should be going to Taiwan at this moment that can really stand up to the threat that China is an American patriot. I would say a part of the household of everybody in America.
And his name is John C.
Like and subscribe for more news, because it's going to be coming in hot, ladies and gentlemen. Coming very soon is...
And his name is John C.
We said that part already. We said that part. Thank you so much for being on top of it, but we got this. Yeah, stay tuned, because the end of the world is on the way so much faster than I thought it was going to be. Thank you very much. Like and subscribe.